Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about Romans 12:2. You know how you're supposed to stop acting like the world and start transforming your mind to be more like Jesus and then fulfill the will of God. So, how do we do that when you apply it to life in certain little areas? Let's say, for instance, anger. So, how would you react to anger in a Christian setting, in a transformed mind setting? So let's just say what happens when you get angry. Well, most of the time when you get angry, it's because somebody did something to you or wronged you or made you upset because, you know what, that's not fair. Okay, what would Jesus say? Turn the other cheek, because who cares? It's not important. What would Jesus do? He would let it go. So I guess when we let anger, run its course, anger in children, well, that leads to fights. Anger in couples, well, that leads to divorce. And anger with countries, well, that leads to war. So what if you could just say, well, listen, that movie? That movie where it had a computer and it figured out, hey, who would win under a nuclear event? And then it kept doing this thing back and forth, and then finally come up and say, hey, there are no winners. Everyone loses. That is anger. Nobody wins. Even in your best case scenario. If you were to get in a road rage situation and escalate to a combat area where somebody's fighting, who wins? Even the winner loses. Someone's in jail, someone's paying medical bills, whatever the case, there's no winner. So I have kind of developed a thing for myself, and I call it the reset button. So what that means is, I've worked through a lot of, silly arguments in my relationship with my wife, Kathy, and quite honestly, if I continue in the path of being angry and then kind of start stacking things in my favor, I'm fighting, I'm in battle, I'm going to win, I lose. So ultimately, the best way to win is to not escalate, is to let it go. So I call that the reset button. So for me, I mentally think, hey, listen, something's going wrong, we have a little conflict, I'm just going to run to that reset button. If I can get there fast enough to that reset button, well, the apologies are a lot easier, the regrets are a lot less, and life as it should be continues. Now, if there's a problem, there's a way to address that. It's not through anger, because that just escalates, and everybody is defensive and offensive, and it just is no good, no bueno. So turn the other cheek on this one. Let's talk about it. You pray about it. You work things through. So anger, reset button, don't do it. Okay, that's, guys, bits of truth for today. Anyways, talk to you soon. Bye.